Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel, Tiny in Thailand here. So today's vlog here in Pattaya, I'm going to talk about beer bars. In particular, things that you should not be doing or you should be looking out for when you go into a beer bar complex. Similar to the one behind me, which is situated on Soy Diana. Okay, so you've walked into a bar, you've seen a girl that you like, you've walked into a bar. The first thing you've got to do is get yourself somewhere you feel comfortable, where you're sitting, and obviously where you can see what's happening. You know, it's no point having your back to the entrance of the bar and then you're just looking at four walls. So make sure you sit somewhere where you feel comfortable, where you want to be. So you've sat down, you found somewhere you're happy to sit, you've ordered a drink. You're drinking it, you think, right, I need to go to the toilet. Never leave your drink alone without telling the waitress or telling some staff that you just go into the toilet. Else there's a good chance that when you get back, the drink's gone. And always check your bill before you leave the table as well. So if you're going to get up and you're going to go to the toilet, either take your bill with you or definitely check it in case it gets padded. So you're sitting there, you're enjoying your drink, you've got a lady, she's asked you where you're from, how old you are, the typical 4 or 5 questions. How long's your holiday, or are you on holiday? And then she asks you if you can buy her a drink. Now personally, I would always rather sit with a girl rather than sit on my own. You know, it's just, I just feel bored if I'm sat there on my own. I'd rather have a laugh and speak to the girl. So, you know, if you like the girl, there's no, I mean, some people say, lady drinks are expensive, but in my opinion, I'd rather buy the girl a drink than sit by myself and be bored. But one thing I would suggest you do as well is once you've bought one drink, say the conversation's going great and you're thinking maybe I can take her out the bar for a meal or can take her back, you know, to your hotel or whatever. Don't buy her too many drinks before you've asked her the question about whether she can be bar fined and whether she's happy to go with you. Else otherwise you're potentially wasting a lot of money for no reason. I mean, yeah, she can always say that she's going to go out with you if you buy another 2 or 3 drinks, and she could just lie to you. You always take that risk, but I would definitely ask her after the first drink. By then you should know whether you've got some kind of connection. But always ask her, would you be happy to come out for a drink with me now or come back to the hotel? So the next tip I'd say to you is about being nice to the mama-san. She can make your night either really smooth or really rough. She's got the power with the girls. She can persuade the girls to go out with her, and the girls don't want to look good in front of their mama-san. Don't drink too much. Always have your wits about you when you're in these bars. It's well known that bill padding goes on, and if you don't know what that is, when you order a drink here, you get like a barrel, and then some places will either put separate receipts in for each drink you've done, or they will take the receipt out and then add another drink on. And sometimes it has been known that you sat there and that 1 or 2 drinks have been put onto your bill while you've gone to the toilet or something like that. So always keep your wits about you. And the good thing about that as well, if you don't get too drunk, you're not going to argue with staff, you're not going to get aggressive with security, because that's another big no-no. If Thais lose face because you shouted at them, you're in serious trouble. And same with the security. Every security guard I've ever met here is placid. They're always warm. They smile at you when you come in, shake your hand. But believe me, if you upset one of them, you got 10 of them on your back. So keeping a level head is very, very important when you're here. The next don't I would suggest is don't listen to sob stories about the sick buffalo, about the nan that's ill and the medication. Don't listen to that. You're there it's your holiday, you're there to have fun. You know, if somebody's being quite negative, then move on and find another girl. Because here, sympathy will cost you money and you'll definitely end up paying. So just don't listen to that. Change the subject or move to a different girl. Is never give the girls your social media accounts, like your Instagram, your Facebook. Only use lying, because it's a way of manipulation. If they've got your Facebook accounts, they can get into your friends back home You know, maybe you've got a good job and she can manipulate you in some way, maybe use that against you. So another thing you shouldn't be doing in a bar as well is getting jealous with about the girls, because honestly that you're going to get into lots of trouble. If you start getting emotional with these girls, you're in a world of trouble potentially. So let's say you met a girl yesterday in a bar and you think, I'm going to go back, I'm going to buy her a drink, and you walk in there and she's with another customer. That's how it works. Don't think that you own that girl, and don't get jealous, because if they see that you're jealous, they will use that against you. So go with another girl in the bar, just have a chat with the other girl. You know, that's you've got to play the game. So the big thing is about jealousy. So finally, on things you shouldn't be doing in a bar, I'm going to spin the camera and I'm going to put it onto Mitch, because he's got something that's really, really important.
Okay, if you're sitting there with a lady and you're in conversation and you want a compliment on her hair, please don't touch her hair. You've got to ask permission to touch her hair. Don't forget, she's been to the hairdressers before she went to work. One of the things they really dislike as well, if you start smoking and you start blowing smoke around her, in her nice clean hair, she's not going to like it one little bit if you start making her smell. They'll tolerate it for one or two, and they'll go over to the other side of the room and usually complain to me, that guy over there smoking. And also, ask permission to touch the hair, and please do not touch them on the head, because it's a Buddhist thing. You're not supposed to like tap them on the head or grab them or make them like squeeze them, or too much playfulness is too much. And also as well, you might go to a bar and you might see, or like a Thai bar one night with people. Be careful if you see anyone pouring whiskey into an empty hand. That means I'm going to have a fight with you, or I'm going to insult you and all your family and everyone you know. Pouring from a bottle into a flat open hand is one of the biggest insults you can do to anyone in Thailand.
So there you go, guys. Just a few don'ts and things, reminders what you shouldn't be doing in a bar here in Thailand, especially, well, in anywhere really. I was going to say specifically Pattaya, but anywhere. So hopefully you've enjoyed the video. If you think I've missed anything, put it in the comments. I'll try to answer all the comments individually as soon as possible. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks guys, see you later.